Headline: The Trouble in Africa. In a group effort, the continent of Africa, represented by 61 territories and nations, collectively asked the white people of the world to stay out of their business. The request was signed by the leaders of nearly every nation. A United Africa spokesperson read the letter aloud at a General Assembly of the United Nations last Tuesday.
Dear white people of the world, please stop raping our land, our people, our culture, and our physical bodies of everything we have. We know you are really into cell phones, Xbox, nuclear bombs, but please, if you'd let us mine these things ourselves, we will sell them to you cheap, so your way of life won't change much. Just ours would be better. We just want you and your corporate aristocrat-run government to stop engineering diseases and then infecting us with them and then pretending that you didn't. Also, please stop sending white teenagers and 20-somethings to tell us how we should live and how we should all speak English. You should all be very ashamed of yourselves. Oh yes, and one last thing. Please stop punishing us for your theory that the earth is getting hotter because of carbon. Plants eat carbon, for Christ's sake. We want to modernize, but your Kyoto Treaty is keeping us from doing so. This conveniently puts you in control. We are not stupid. Sincerely, Africa.
A White House memo commenting on the letter said that they would think about it, but that the entire globe is run by raping Africa, so not much could be done. In possibly related news, black people all around the globe are angry and for some reason don't trust white people. That is all.
In sports news, some jackass was paid more money than the city budget of Spokane to do things that children do for fun, and people think it's more important than breathing oxygen. I'm just saying. Headline: Pop star named Antichrist. Pop star Bono was today named the official Antichrist by Satan herself. Rupert Murdoch, Henry Kissinger, and David Rockefeller were all shocked and obviously let down. At a press conference earlier today, David Rockefeller said this. That was later translated into some pretty nasty language. Now Henry Kissinger.
I thought I'd eaten enough babies. Hadn't I eaten enough babies?
Kissinger again turned into a wolf and bit the cameraman. We assume Rupert Murdoch took his revenge by continuing to dumb down America with his revolting fascist excrement. By the way, Henry Kissinger just killed our cameraman Tim. What are we supposed to do about that? Hello? Anybody?
Headline: Teabag Terminator sent from future to kill middle school kid. Sarah Palin, known to many as a vocal imbecile, and to others as the leader of a bunch of vocal imbeciles, announced in a press release today that she is indeed the newest Terminator, sent from the future to kill John Connor, who is currently a 7th grader at J. Cameron High School in Some Guy's Head, California. She also announced that somehow during her time-traveling transfer, her microprocessing unit was damaged, and that she is only working at quarter capacity of a normal Terminator, which is actually equal to what toasters will be able to do in about 4 years. She can still tie her shoes, order food from a restaurant, work in government, and lead misguided nitwits off the edge of the world, but don't trust her behind the wheel of anything or to remember things. In related news, the people of the United States are getting stupider and stupider and believe more asinine things every day. Back to you, Chuck.
In religious news, Tom Cruise was named the first pope of Scientology by a goat. In an honored Scientology tradition not seen since Xenu the Overlord became ruler of the universe over 69 billion years ago, Scientology's highest priest, Bam Bam the Goat, anointed Tom Cruise as the highest member of the Scientology Society last Tuesday. Cruise received the honor of official pope of the kooky not-quite church when he leveraged his wife and children for Thetan Level 8 training courses, and the sacred wheel of Scientology was spun. Bam Bam the Goat had this to say. Tom Cruise deserves to be Pope of Scientology. He's put more money into the coffers than anyone. He became a samurai for that movie Last Samurai. And you know that part in that movie Minority Report when Tom Cruise is in the bathtub hiding from those government-issued robotic scan spiders? He was able to make that single bubble happen in one take. Even Spielberg had to poop his pants. I'm just saying. Within seconds of being named Pope of Scientology, Tom Cruise, who gave himself the name Pope Christ the Awesome, decreed that all firstborn children of non-Scientology descent should be killed. Pope Christ the Awesome, a.k.a. Tom Cruise, was then assassinated by 5 Mormon assassins and a Jehovah's Witness. Pope of Rome had this to say: "I'm the only Pope. Nobody else can be the Pope. I'm the Pope. Don't fuck with the Pope." In related news, Katie Holmes jumped for joy and married a bunny rabbit. That's gonna do it for TFHT News.
I'm Nadine Hellcat.
And I'm Chuck Dosia, and you trust us. Because we're trustworthy, because we tell you that we're trustworthy. Balanced and fair. And not trying to trick you into things that you have no clue that are going on.
This has been a production of the Tinfoil Hat Times, TFHtimes.com.